Quarterback of the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay.
"156 years ago today, West Virginia University was founded. Their birthday gift, getting to take on the Georgia Bulldogs here in Morgantown. My name's Kevin Hicks, and tonight I'm joined by Justin Hall as we bring you another game. So, West Virginia is clearly going to be looking to turn this birthday game into their first win of the season. What do they need to do tonight to make that happen?
I just need to protect the ball, move it up and down the field, play good defense. Georgia with the big win last week, but we've seen them. They are beatable, so West Virginia just has to come out and play their game.
We'll see which Georgia team we get coming out tonight, as we have a nice kickoff return being run out all the way to the 45 and pushed out near the 50-yard line is Jay Johnson, as Georgia's going to be starting off with great field position. And we're going to see them come out on the field.
Yeah,
Ray
good
Flash.
start there for Georgia, and go ahead.
So we got Ray Flash bringing his team out, tight end in motion, ball handed off, run up the middle, and picking up about 7 yards. Just up to you.
Yeah, nice start there for Georgia.
A good run there, bring it up 2nd and 3. Georgia coming out, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, in the pistol. Man in motion to the right side. Flash looking back, throws to the right, and getting grabbed at the 50-yard line. He's near, loses 3 of the yards he just gained.
Yeah, big stop there on the outside by West Virginia, able to hold them to a loss on that one.
All right, coming up here now, 3rd and 6, ball sitting on the 49-yard line. Mountaineer defense looking to stand tall. Flash in the pistol, takes a snap, dropping back. Looking downfield, throws it deep down the right side. One-on-one coverage. That one is overthrown into the end zone, but falls incomplete.
Deep shot there down the sideline for Georgia, trying to take a shot here early, but going to be forced to punt this one away.
Mountaineer defense holds, punt is away. It's going to fly, bounce at the 10-yard, bounce into the end zone. That's going to come as a touchback as the Mountaineers are going to get to come out for their first drive. Tony Ellis and company, they've had moments of brilliance and now are looking to come up with something here on 1st and 10. Ball at the 20. Ball handed off and met immediately in the backfield is John Paul Smith, who ends up losing 3.
Yeah, Roy Hart able to come up, make the stop there, fill the hole. Good stand there to start here for Georgia. Brings up a 2nd and long.
2nd and 13, ball on the 17-yard line. 2 receivers either side, out of the shotgun, play action, looking, throwing left, ball caught on the sideline, able to make the catch, and a few steps up the field is Tomlin Clementine. Gonna see the juice calls in chat. It's gonna bring up 3rd and 6.
Clementine able to shake free of one tackler, but couldn't quite get past the second one. Kirby Sierra there to clean him up and bring up a 3rd down.
Kirby Sierra is leading Georgia on tackles for the season. Has been a mainstay of the Georgia defense. Now 3rd and 6, same 3rd down that Georgia faced just moments ago. Tied in motion as Ellis drops back. Pressure coming, hit as he throws, and that one falls incomplete. Looks like it was going to be the Georgia Georgia defender with a better chance to catch it.
Yeah, Georgia defender all over that one. It looked like it might have been Kyle Connors there on the coverage. Either way, great defensive stand here for Georgia to cause a 3 and out and a punt.
So back-to-back three and outs as Georgia now receives the punt and is able to make it back to the 45-yard line. I feel like we were just here about a minute ago.
Yeah, we've come full circle. Maybe we just, traveled a country road to get here.
Pressure looking like it's coming from the Mountaineers as they bring people up to the line. Pressure coming, drum back to throw, and that one bobbled it, almost intercepted on the deflection. Instead, it falls to the turf, incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like Barclay there almost had the pick off the deflection, unable to corral it, and going to bring up 2nd down.
Play action from Georgia. They make the pass out to the left side. Daniel Mutton makes the catch, picks up 4. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, nice little dump off there, and able to pick up a few yards before there was a few defenders there for West Virginia to bring him down.
Now back in the shotgun. Flash steps back, has time, throws deep over the middle, and that one also almost intercepted number 17 there with a nice athletic play to knock that one down.
Yeah, Wesley Bellamy back deep in coverage at the outside linebacker position, unable to hold on to that one, and again, we're going to see our 3rd punt here early. Back-to-back punts. This one goes back in the end zone as well. So West Virginia coming back out to the 20 yet again, as we'll see if they can maybe start this drive off better than the last one where they had the running back stuffed in the backfield. Who's going to be the first one to get a 1st down?
That is the question right now. Tied it in motion for the Mountaineers. Drum back to pass. Ellis looking, pressure coming. Fumble. No, not a fumble. They're going to whistle it dead. That looked like it was going to be a disaster, but instead it's an incomplete pass.
Good job there by Ellis to get the pass away at the last second and live for 2nd and 10.
And that time there was nothing going. Coming through Max Prime completely untouched and just yanks Ellis down the backfield. Going to bring up 3rd and 16.
Yeah, I mean, you got away with the last one, able to get the ball out, but there was just no way he was going to be able to get that one off. Prime able to come around the edge untouched, like you said, and bring him down for a loss of 6.
Bulldogs, more pressure coming. A path-back screen set up, ball tossed out. And with daylight in front of him, there's going to be the first down of the night. John Paul Smith picks up 22 yards on the often disliked halfback screen.
Now that's how you do it. Everybody hates the halfback screen. Nobody can get a first down, and you just kill two birds with one stone on that one. Great blocking out in front. John Paul Smith with a nice little run down the sideline.
Now ball sitting at the 31-yard line. Ellis back in the shotgun. JPS to his left along with three receivers. Ball handed off, run up the middle, and meets the defense, able to keep running and still going strong. Gets to about the 40-yard line and picks up 23 on that run.
The man looks hungry tonight, bouncing off a couple tacklers there and making a nice big gain. Back-to-back big plays here for John Paul Smith, and West Virginia's starting to get on a little bit of a drive.
And now that the first down has been gotten, it seems like the floodgates might be open on this drive as back-to-back 20-yard plays for the Mountaineers. Now Ellis in the shotgun, quick pass to the left on a wide receiver bubble screen, and that's to Tomas, who is not able to pick up any yardage there.
Yeah, not much room to work there. Nathan Knurr out there on the coverage, able to make a nice play on the ball, holds him to no gain at all.
Going to be 2nd and 10 with 5.5 left to go here in the first quarter as the clock is ticking on down. Going to be 2nd 10, ball at the 41-yard line heading in a stacked formation. Ball handed off, running left, and JPS that time met the backfield, is dropped for a 1-yard loss. That's Zach Knight with the good defensive play.
Yeah, Zach Knight doing a great job filling from his safety position and able to make a stop on the play for a loss of 1. Going to bring up a long 3rd down here for West Virginia.
Long play coming, two backs on either side. Ball tossed to the left and turning upfield before he had the ball, drops the pass, falls incomplete, and the punt team comes out for the Mountaineers, see if they can't maybe swap the field position game.
Yeah, big drop there by West Virginia, but they were able to move the ball down the field a little bit, able to flip the field. Going to cause Georgia to come out here on their own 20 instead of midfield or even West Virginia territory.
Yeah, this will be the first time that they have not started in West Virginia territory tonight. But so far, Georgia has nothing to show with their good field position. So we'll see if maybe being backed up gives them some more familiar ground. And on a play-action pass, Ray Flash just gets gobbled up before he could even begin to look downfield.
Yeah, Emily there on that one, and just nowhere to go. Flash, by the time he faked the handoff, was already hitting the ground. Brings up a 2nd and long here for the Bulldogs.
And I say play action, I'm now looking at the replay. That might have been an option read run, but in either case, it went nowhere. And now the ball's on the ground, fumbled, and that is recovered by Georgia. Ray Flash somehow runs from 8 yards away and is able to pick that up and actually gains a yard still.
Yeah, crazy little play there, and now we're going to see a 3rd and long. We'll see what Georgia can do in this one. Little scoring update over on Twitch. Kentucky now up 14-0 over Bama.
Okay, wow. Kentucky jumping out to an early lead there. Now 3rd and 15. Ray Flash drops back, fires down the left-hand side into coverage, and it falls incomplete. Alex Bernard there on the coverage.
Yeah, covered him deep like a blanket, and Flash trying to jam the ball in there, just nowhere to go with it. Great play there by the West Virginia defense.
Punt is away now. Mountaineers are going to catch it, get the ball at the 50 or so. I think they're going to give him forward progress. Beasley's going to get to the 50 before being driven back. And we see lockdown defense, both teams with a sack. West Virginia broken up multiple passes, but so far neither team's able to find the end zone.
No, not even a sniff of the end zone yet. It seems like once they get to about the 50 or so, they just run out of gas. Whether they start the drive there or not, we'll see what they can do.
Now Ellis throws the ball over the middle. JPS able to make that catch, picks up 3, so that will cross the 50. Can be 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, nice little start there. You like to pick up positive yardage, so we'll see what they can do on 2nd and 7.
Bunch of receivers on the right. Ellis standing in the pocket, has all day. Throws over the middle, and there might have been a receiver in the area, but I didn't see him covered. Coverage was really tight. That one just thrown away.
Yeah, Ellis just kind of missed target on that one. Going to bring up 3rd and long.
Now stacking 4 receivers to the right. but the ball thrown to the left to a receiver coming back who is not able to hold on. Looks like all the receivers acting like they have hands of stone tonight.
Last 2 third downs now for West Virginia. 2 drop passes by the wide receiver core. You have to figure the coaches are going to get onto him here while they get off the field and try to get something figured out offensively.
Perez elects to take this punt, makes the catch at the 10-yard line, but is immediately met with resistance and is dropped. So Georgia's going to have 90 yards to go to get to the pay dirt.
Yeah, probably not the best decision, but we'll see. Here they go, starting from the 12-yard line.
Now, ball handed off. That's going to be Kinnear making a big run up the middle. Picks up 22 yards, says JPS can make a big run. I can do the same. And now they have matching 22-yard runs.
Yeah, great blocking out in front there for Kinnear, and he's able to squirt through the hole, fight off a couple guys, and get the most out of it. Just a nice play there on first down.
Now with a bit more room to operate, Flash back standing at the 30, ball at the 35. Ball is snapped, play action, dropping back, Flash looking, throws to the right, has a man caught, and getting out to about the 40 is Nicholas Perez.
That's all you need, a nice 6-yard gain there for Perez. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 4, and once again, they're getting close to this midfield port.
Now 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Flash with the play action out of the shotgun, throws to the right, has a man caught, and backing out of bounds is Danny Garcia, who makes the catch and then tries to step it out before taking the big hit.
Nice decisive throws here on this drive for Flash so far. 2 for 2, and again hits his guy for a 12-yard gain.
Some pressure coming for the Mountaineers, but that's going to be Kinnear able to evade it and pick up 8 yards on a run up the middle.
Yeah, just attacking this defense straight north and south, right up the middle, and again an 8-yard pickup. Kinnear looking good.
And we saw there total yards for both teams nearing the end of the first quarter, still under 100 for both. Toss to the right side. That's Jonathan Carr picking up 10 yards on a nice toss to the right hash.
Georgia continuing this efficient drive that they're putting together. Good mix of run and pass. Flash making great decisions all the way down the field so far.
Last week, the balance attack is what worked well for them. This time, toss to the right again. That's going to be Kinnear picking up 1, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, good play out there by Barclay to bring Kinnear down for just a 1-yard gain.
Mutton in motion. Ball handed off to Kinnear, who is able to avoid a few tacklers. Stiffs arm 1 as he's falling down. Picks up 3. A lot of effort for not too much yardage.
And a big 3rd down here for Georgia. As you can see there by the graphic, 0 for 3 so far in this one. We'll see what they can do with 3rd and 6.
Sitting on the edge of field goal range. Toss to left. That one's caught. Running towards the end zone and in. Danny Garcia with a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, nice play there, just running that seam route. Good job with the catch, getting upfield with it. Adam Sala coming over, trying to make the tackle, just couldn't quite get him down in time, and put 6 on the board for Georgia here early. Nice
toss and catch there by Flash, as Georgia is going to take the early lead. Well, I say early, lead near the end of the first quarter. Got 1:22 left with the first points going up. West Virginia is going to have to find a way to answer, and I think they can start by what you said last time, finding a way to convert on 3rd down.
I mean, both these teams have struggled so far on 3rd down. We'll see if West Virginia can clean up these drop woes by the receivers on 3rd down. If not, maybe you just need to start using John Paul Smith a little bit more in those type of situations.
As the kickoff is returned to the 30, over on Twitch, Alabama has struck back. It is now 14-7. Kentucky still leading with the ball as we get ready for West Virginia's next drive. They're down 7 here. Ball at the 30-yard line. 2 receivers to the left. Read option, and Ellis is going to keep it, run forward. Ellis putting on a good running show there. Picks up 12 and a big first down.
Last time I called a West Virginia game, this was their bread and butter, this read option play. And we'll see if they can get it going between Ellis and JPS again in this one.
Read option again, but this time Georgia's ready for it, and Ellis is dropped for a 0-yard gain. Kyle Connors gets credit for a tackle.
well defended on that one by Georgia. They had both the pitch man and the quarterback under wraps on that one.
Now read option give to JPS, who picks up 1. That's going to bring up 3rd and 9 with 40 seconds to go here in the first.
Yeah, big hit on that one by Kirby Sierra. Just a great job filling the hole coming up, and here we are in one of these 3rd and long situations. We'll see which West Virginia wide receiver wants to come through for him.
Now Ellis dropping back, has some time. Pocket collapsing, toss over the middle, and the receiver's not able to get to it. That falls incomplete, and the punt team has come back out onto the field.
And again, 3rd and long and unable to connect on a pass. And once again, they're going to be punting it away into probably deep territory here for Georgia.
Georgia makes the catch, and making a couple of guys miss on the return is Perez, who scrambles his way out to about the 37-yard line. And we'll see what Georgia has in store after they scored a touchdown on their last drive.
Yeah, Georgia looked efficient on their last drive. I don't think they missed a pass one, and we're running the ball great.
Now pass to the left hash, and that's going to be Carr making the catch and stumbling forward to pick up 3.
Yeah, looked like Bernard and a couple others there on the tackle.
That pass is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Georgia up 7-0. Stay tuned. You're watching the CFSL by PX1 Sports here on YouTube. Second quarter coming up in just a moment. Second quarter underway as Tony Paples in chat put the 2s in chat as we're trying to get that to be a thing along with the 4s as the ball is handed off to Toby Kinnear, picks up 2, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, good stop there by West Virginia. We'll see if they can do it again. As you see, 1 of 4 so far on 3rd down. They were able to hit their last 3rd down conversion on their last drive.
3rd and 5, Flash dropping back, throwing over the middle, and that one is broken up. Adam Sala is the one with the pass deflection there.
Great individual effort there by Sala, able to break that play up and get Georgia off the field, and that's exactly what you need if you're in Mountaineers right now.
Now punt taken in and run back to about the 40 by Joe Beasley. Mountaineers setting back now on offense. Had the quarter break to talk it over, see if the wide receivers maybe warmed up their hands a bit, shake it out, maybe some of the birthday jitters, too much cake, as we'll see if they're able to do anything. But instead, it's going to be a handoff. JPS running forward, picks up 6.
Yeah, good first down run there for JPS. Big cutback up into the middle, and able to get what able to take what the defense gives them on that one. Great effort there on first down.
2nd and 4 coming up. Georgia looks like they're stacking up the line to prevent these option runs. Ellis fakes the handoff and tosses to the left, has a little bit of room, and Gaucher is able to pick up 5 yards at a first down.
Yeah, good play there, getting it out into the flat. Gaucher able to corral it, get upfield just enough to get past the markers, and hopefully West Virginia can try to put together a little bit of a drive here.
4 receivers to the right, ball thrown to the right, towards the sideline, and just a little bit over the head of the receiver. That one falls incomplete into the sidelines.
Just a bit outside. Only a touch.
Right statement, Hog Sport. As now on the play action, we have toss to the left, and Brendan Gaucher picks up another 2.
Again, hitting Gaucher short in the flat. We're going to see here, are they trying to get this Georgia defense to step up a little bit and then try to beat them over the top.
The receivers look like they're pressed on the right, free on the left. Pass is to the right into triple coverage, and that is intercepted. They're going to say that someone on Georgia came. It looks like number 5 is the one who's going to get credit for the interception.
Yeah, Captain Carter going to be the one that actually comes down with it, but I'm thinking if he didn't grab it, that would have probably been Zach Knight's ball, and if he didn't get it, it probably would have been the other Georgia player's ball. Just not a good decision there by Tony Ellis at all.
I'm actually surprised that's not getting reviewed. It looks like Carter might have been landed in the sideline, but they aren't going to review it, and Kinnear is going to make a quick run to make sure they can't. Picks up 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, great first down run again by Kinnear. That's kind of been the story, it seems like. First down, give it to Kinnear, let him pick it up.
Toby running it again and bowling over a couple of defenders there. Kinnear picks up 16 on that run.
Yeah, he's just on a mission here early in this one, and manhandling these Mountaineers.
Now coming out, fresh set of downs, ball across the 50, sitting at the 47-yard line. Flash in the pistol, tight end in motion to the left. Trust back, play action, read option keeper, and that's going to be Flash keeping the ball, and he runs forward and picks up 15.
I guess Flash getting a little bit jealous of what his halfback's been doing, so he wants to get a little taste of it himself, able to pick up a nice gain on that one and continue to roll down the field here for the Bulldogs.
And coming in tonight, Flash and Kinnear combined for just over 600 yards on the ground. And on this one, Kinnear not able to pick up anything. Amari Stevens is going to get credit for tackle for loss.
Yeah, Kinnear getting bottled up on that one. Rare occasion that's happened so far tonight, but we'll see if West Virginia can make a trend of it.
Handoff here to Kinnear. No, it's going to be Perez coming in to spell Kinnear, and gain of 0. Joseph Biscoff in chat. Flash, aha! I tip my cap to you, sir. I'm glad that someone else enjoys that song as much as I do.
What? I'm lost.
The Flash Gordon theme song. And now Flash is tossing to the right, and that is caught. Dallas Jordan picks up 7, but that's going to bring up 4th and 4. Balls at the 25, so the field goal team comes out. They're going to see if they can extend that lead.
I'm still trying to process what you're talking about because I don't know the Flash Gordon theme. Sing it to me. Let's hear it.
No, I will not sing that song.
Come on.
I am not Freddie Mercury. I cannot sing that song. And field goal is up and good. So now it is going to be 10-0 for Georgia with the lead. 80 Powers bringing the ball back out to about the 25. Over on Twitch, it is 28-7 with 7 minutes to go left in the second quarter. Kentucky is leading big over there.
In West Virginia, this is where you need to bounce back, fire back. Let's see if they get this read option going for them here on this drive.
Well, they do hand the ball off. JPS making a big run up the middle and picks up another 13 yards and another first down.
Nice start to the drive there. That's what you want to do. We'll see if they continue to go back to it.
Now 3 receivers to the right for Ellis. There's the read option, and Ellis keeps it. But it didn't matter who got that ball. I don't think there were 3 defenders in the backfield, and Nathan Kinnear is the one to make the stop.
Yeah, it looks like he may have been better off given, but like you said, I don't think it really mattered much. It wasn't going to go much of anywhere.
Now with 2 backs in the backfield, they both come out in a pass pattern. Halfback screen, Ellis hit as he throws, but the ball is complete. JPS able to pick up 7. That screen is positive yardage, but it's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, Georgia bringing the house on that one. Bad timing and able to get a nice little pickup out of the screen. Luckily, you got it off.
Now empty backfield for Ellis. He tosses over the middle, and that's Clementine, who picks up 4, but that's not going to be enough for the first down, and Georgia's defense is smothering the Mountaineer wide receivers.
The best part about that, though, I mean, if you have to look at it glass half full, is they completed a pass on 3rd down. So, I mean, that's a step in the right direction for the West Virginia
That is true.
offense.
We do see they're calling out Tyson Steele has not been involved tonight. He's definitely been one of the highlights of the Georgia offense. But tonight he's been covered by some good defenders, and he hasn't gotten too much action. And now we have a handoff, and as we call his name, he gets the ball on a jet sweep, but I'm sure that's not the play he was looking for, as he loses 4, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 14.
Well, now he's in the stat column. Maybe not quite the way he wants to be, but he's in it.
don't think that's what he probably had in mind. Commentator Jakes, I blame the stat people for throwing it on screen. As Flash drops back, has all day to throw, and pass complete to Garcia on the sideline. Picks up 11. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Good pass there. Gets them in a 3rd and manageable situation. We'll see if they elect to throw the ball here, or I would imagine probably Kinnear getting the ball.
Wide receiver in motion into the backfield. Ball's handed off. That does look to be Kinnear, who runs forward and picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, great job there. 7.4 yards to carry here early for him, and I just continue to feed him the ball.
And Kinnear gets the ball again, has some blockers in front of him, running forward, picks up another 9. That average is going to creep a little bit further up.
Yeah, let's make it 7.5. Maybe this time we'll go 7.6.
Oh. 2nd and 1 now for the Bulldogs. Empty backfield. No run this time. Flash tossing the ball to the right. Caught. Running forward. And that's Gary Harrison making his first catch of the night. Picks up 11 yards.
Yeah, nice play there by Georgia. And once again, over into West Virginia territory, putting together yet another drive.
Now coming out in the pistol, Kinnear in the backfield. Moulton moves out to the left wide receiver spot. Play action, Flash looking, tosses right on a screen. Screen dump off? I'm not sure, but Jonathan Carr makes the catch and loses 15. Should just let that ball fall to the turf.
Yeah, poor Carr. Poor decision on his part to catch it.
Yeah, I feel terrible about it. Now setting up 2nd and 15. Hands the ball. It's been working, and Kinnear runs for 6 yards. It's not going to go to 7.6 average that time. Instead, it drops to 7.4.
All right, big, long 3rd down here. 2 of 7 on 3rd down for Georgia so far. We'll see if they dial up something that'll work for them here.
On the last set of 3rd downs, we've seen big tosses downside. It looked like Ray Flash was loading up, but is tackled for a sec. Jayshawn DeRolo is able to make that sack. It's going to bring up 4th and 16. Ball's going to be back across the 50. I expect to see the punt team walk out here in just a moment.
I mean, we saw a big toss on that play. It probably wasn't what the offense was hoping for, but I'm sure it's exactly what West Virginia was hoping for.
Well, on 3rd and long, we've seen Ray Flash make those big tosses down the field. He's just the one who got tossed that time. As the punt is away, and it's going to be brought in around the 15, and immediately met is Beasley, and he's not going to pick up anything on that return.
Yeah, great coverage there by the Georgia special teams, and West Virginia 85 yards, 2 minutes and 10 seconds, 3 timeouts to go.
Plenty of time for the Mountaineers. Quick pass, wide receiver bubble screen, and Tomas makes the catch and then immediately dropped.
Yeah, dangerous throw there, and luckily he was able to corral it instead of the defender taking it to the house, but going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
Bulldogs looking like they're going to bring some extra pressure here as the clock is ticking away towards halftime. Toss over the middle, caught, and driving some defenders forward. JPS somehow manages to turn that into a 13-yard gain.
Just keep them legs pumping, and that's what he did, able to move the chains and move the Georgia defenders along with him.
Now coming out with a fresh set of downs. Ellis looking, throwing to the left, and Gaucher makes the catch, picks up 5, first time out by the Mountaineers.
Nobody was moving Sierra on that one as he gets dropped after a pick up a 5.
Now pressure coming. Ellis steps up in the pocket and is sacked. Loss of 5 on the play. Timeout called by Georgia as they're hoping they're going to get the ball back now with some extra time.
Looked like Mike Donlin there on the sack.
And that one thrown into coverage, intercepted, and now running back the other way. Georgia, with that fortuitous timeout, is now going to have plenty of time as Stephen Lee brings in a nice INT.
Yeah, good job there by Lee, just stepping in front of Tomlin Clementine, and Georgia with a perfect opportunity here. 2 timeouts left, 1:20. Only need to go 39 yards. Probably only need to go about 10 yards to be able to get in field goal range.
Ray Flash wants to go for it all here. Tosses that in the air, and that could have been intercepted and just reset the field, but that does fall incomplete.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to dial up some shots and instead of working these short crossing routes.
Well, there's the short route over the middle, and that falls incomplete. That was a long time to be holding it and still drop it and be considered an incompletion. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Bulldogs.
It sounded like a little bit of favoritism coming out.
Maybe a little bit. But now on 3rd down, Flash tossing over the middle and to the Mountaineers, who let the pass drop and call for the punt team to come out.
Yeah, it looked like Adam Sala there should have had the pick, and maybe it's just this end of the field and the team's moving in that direction that nobody wants to hang on to the ball.
Maybe as that bounces at the 2 and bounces into the end zone, it's going to leave the Mountaineers with 80 yards to go and just under a minute to do it.
Country road dirt. That's what it is. It's flying through the air, getting in their eyes. They're just unable to catch the ball.
Now coming out. 1st and 10 from the 20. Ellis doesn't see anything. Takes off running. Able to get for it and not quite able to make it to the 1st down marker. Picks up 8. No timeout called. And so they're just going to come out. Clock is still running, under 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Georgia stacking the box. 2nd and 2. Tied it in motion. And it looks like the Mountaineers may have decided they are okay with the score 10-0, or they just want to make sure Georgia doesn't get the ball back.
Yeah, either or.
Yeah, they're just going to let this one wind down, going to snap the ball with about 15 seconds left. 2nd and 2, toss deep left side and overthrows the target. So now it's going to be 3rd and 2, 11 seconds left for the Mountaineers.
Not sure why you drain the clock to kill it with a pass attempt, but I guess.
And now they do hand the ball off, get the 1st down, and call a timeout. So now with a fresh set of downs and 8 seconds left, maybe they think there's a chance, a quick pass, pick up 10 yards. Instead, Aaron Wright caught. Open field in front of them. The clock is going to expire, and are they going to get there? Shoestring grab is not enough. Tomas with a touchdown to end the half.
Yeah, who am I to critique end of half clock management? Apparently Murphy knew exactly what he wanted to do on that one, and able to cut the lead to 3. Extra point pending going into the half here for West Virginia.
And Carter, it's not Carter, that's going to be number 20, attempted to make the touchdown saving tackle and was a step too late. Made the tackle into the end zone. As that play goes through, we end the first half with a big play. It's only a 3-point game. Dustin, break down that first half for us. That was weird.
Well, I was going to break it down as in West Virginia couldn't really move the ball at all against Georgia there for most of the first half, but I guess I was wrong. The last play proved different as Tony Ellis finally able to hit a man in stride and Tomas able to take it to the house. Just a big play and maybe a momentum swinging play going into play here in the second half. West Virginia able to cut it back down to a 1 possession game, and we'll see exactly how Georgia responds after controlling what seemed like most of the first half and only able to go to the locker room with only a 3-point lead.
Yeah, West Virginia will get the ball back to start the second half. We see the stats coming up there. That 136 passing yards for West Virginia, bit of a misnomer. 70 of those came on the last play of the half. Tomas does now have the longest play for the season by any West Virginia player. Go ahead.
It seemed like Georgia was moving the ball more than what the stats show here at the half. I'm shocked that that's all they've put up, 171 yards.
Yeah, I mean, it's well balanced, similar to how their game was against Alabama. which they did win last week. So we'll see if they come out with something. But it is going to be West Virginia taking this kickoff. Real quick, over on Twitch, they've got a minute and a half left in their first half. It is 38-7, Kentucky leading, with Alabama driving the ball starting at their 15. Now over here over here with West Virginia, they have the ball at the 25. Throw to the left, caught, and getting out to about the 30 is Gaucher. Picks up 6 yards and a quick toss.
Yeah, that's kind of where Gaucher's been living, right there in that left flat. He's caught 4 of them now for a total of 18 yards.
Now 2nd and 4. Georgia bringing some extra pressure. An end around their run is going to stop John Paul Smith in the backfield. Loss of 1. J.J. Reed with a very athletic play to get there.
Yeah, good stop there. And here we are again, West Virginia kryptonite, 3rd down situation. Only 2 of 9 so far.
Cornerbacks looking to apply some pressure. Halfback screen coming out for West Virginia. West Virginia screens are working. They pick up another first down there.
Yeah, big conversion there for West Virginia and able to move the sticks.
So now with a fresh set of downs, ball at the 37. Ball handed off. JPS met the backfield, pulls a couple of defenders with him to pick up 3.
Nice little first down pickup. Doesn't really give you much shock and awe, but it is positive yardage and gets him into a 2nd and 7.
Kind of staying on schedule. Fake draw by Ellis. Now with time to throw, finds a man who puts his hands on the ball, and then the defender says, I am separating you from that ball. Ball falls incomplete.
See, now that one looked like a long possession to be a fumble too, or to be an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I mean, the refs are being consistent then. This one is tossed into coverage. Ellis goes for the 50-50 ball, and that falls incomplete.
Ellis has made a few decisions that are kind of questionable, and again doing it on 3rd down, just kind of throwing it up for grabs down the middle, and leads to another punt here for West Virginia.
To be fair to Ellis, Ray Flash has done the same thing. Both teams on 3rd and more than 6 seem to be very content with going for these deep 50-50 balls.
I mean, if that's what works for you, go for it.
Well, on this time it's going to be play action, roll to the right by Flash, who throws to the sideline. That's going to be caught. Danny Garcia bringing it in, picks up 12 and a first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, a couple defenders right there in the area, but Garcia just cuts off his route and sits down and able to find a little opening there to make the grab.
Now out of the pistol, toss to the right. That's going to be caught. And Joshua Sims, I believe that's the first time we've called his name tonight, picks up 8, and it's going to bring 2nd and 2.
Yeah, nice little route there across the middle, and in 2nd and 2, we'll see if they give it to Kinnear here.
Kinnear is in the backfield. Read option, Flash keeps it and loses 4 on that keeper. Going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Wesley Bellamy just all over that one. It looked like DeRallo ended up covering the halfback. Flash decides to keep, but Bellamy there to clean him up and nowhere to work.
The Mountaineers doing a good job defending against that. There, Sims making his 2nd catch tonight. That one a big 29-yard catch down the right sideline. We'll see if this one gets reviewed. It was pretty close to the sideline there.
Yeah, we'll see. But no, it is not. Nice play there by Georgia, able to keep their feet in bounds and get it into the red zone.
Georgia up by 3, sitting on the 20-yard line, hands the ball off to Kinnear, who runs forward, picks up 4, close to 5, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, Kinnear 7 yards away from a 100-yard game for Georgia early in this 2nd half.
Now out of the single back formation, toss over the middle, caught, and that's going to be Danny Garcia tumbling in for another Bulldog touchdown.
Nice play there by Garcia. Nice cut on his route. Able to break free from the coverage and make a nice catch. and just go across and put it in for 7. Puts Georgia back up by 2 scores, and golly, that dog's ugly.
You can't be too hard on Uga. He did have to travel. As that extra point is good, brings the score up to 17-7. 10-point lead for Georgia over on Twitch. They have just gone to halftime, but not before Kentucky scores again. They are going into the half 38-7 with Kentucky leading. As now we have Beasley on another nice return, able to get back out to the 25-yard line. And we'll see West Virginia can come back out and close this gap back down again.
Yeah, I thought Beasley was going to hit the seam there. He had a decent little return, but cut down shorter than I thought.
Now Ellis dropping back, has time, toss over the middle. That's about a 20-yard pickup there. Damani Green, his first catch of the night, picks up 17.
Nice pitch and catch there on first down. It seems like maybe that last pass of the first half has given Ellis a little bit more confidence in his throwing game, and we'll see how it proceeds here in the second half.
Do see some West Virginia fans in chat praising that they're finally getting some of those mid-deep crossing routes. It's kind of been the bread and butter of their passing game this season. That time, though, Ellis hit as he threw. Stephen Lee applying the pressure and is going to make sure this falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, big second down here. You need to keep this drive alive, get your defense, keep your defense off the field.
Pressure coming around the edge, quickly thrown out to the left to escape it, and then Mosley makes the catch but loses 2.
Yeah, well covered there on the play by Georgia. It looked like both Sean Adams and Kyle Connors out there on the outside, able to bring them down for a loss of 2 on the play. Now
3rd and 12, ball at the 42-yard line. If patterns hold, this will be a deep pass for a 50-50 ball. Drum back, having time. Toss to the left. It's not a deep one. And unfortunately, it is not deep enough, as that is going to bring up 4th and 2. And the punt team walks out on the field.
I'm glad to see your predictions work as good as mine do.
Oh, absolutely. If we're right 50% of the time, we're still better than all the weather forecasters.
Very true.
As
I wish
Perez,
I had that gig.
Perez makes a 4-yard return there. Not too much to be picked up there. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line as the Bulldogs come back out after extending that lead to 10 points on their last drive. Flash has time, toss over the middle, and that is going to fall incomplete. Another one of those long holds, long whistles.
Yeah, we've seen a few of those tonight. It seems like the officials tonight want to make sure that you really have possession of the ball.
Tight end in motion to the right. Play action, rolling left. Flash throws left, caught and running towards the sideline and out of bounds there. Going to pick up first down. Garcia with a nice play.
Yeah, Garcia's had a nice night now. 6 catches, 96 yards, I believe 2 touchdowns. Been kind of the go-to guy for Flash tonight.
And a half second earlier, and he gets to break that for a huge gain. Unfortunately, momentum just barely carrying him out of bounds. As now Flash comes out, 2 receivers either side. Kinnear in the backfield providing some protection. And that's tossed to Tyson Steele. That's his first catch of the night. Picks up 9 yards.
Hey, finally wanted to be involved in the game. Good job, Tyson. He did have the run earlier, though.
Did have the run. I think the pass is more of what he was looking for. Now Mountaineers showing a lot of pressure coming up. Reed Opskeeper, nice seal block on the outside as Flash picks the first down, but then is absolutely decked.
Yeah, big hit there on the end of the play, but a nice pickup nonetheless for Flash, able to pick up the first down and get it back over into West Virginia territory.
Now spreading it back out again, 2 receivers either side. Toss past the receiver into defender's open arms. I don't even think the defender was expecting that ball as he falls down, and that is going to be Cameron Jones with the interception.
Yeah, exactly what West Virginia needed right now. Kind of get the ball back, keep them from putting some more points on the board, and we'll see if it kind of changes the momentum here a little bit for West Virginia. Maybe put a drive together and get this back to a 1-possession game.
We'll see what the interception does for them. They come out, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ball handed off John Paul Smith with a 3-yard run up the middle.
Once again, just a nice 3-yard run. Move the ball upfield a little bit, gets them into a 2nd and 7.
Now Georgia looking like they're going to bring some pressure around the corner again. Steps forward, handoff freezes the defense just long enough for JPS to get back to the line. He is technically going to pick up a yard.
2 yards. Brings up a 3rd and 5. 3 of 12 on 3rd down. Not really a good stat so far for West Virginia.
On 3rd down here, pressure coming, ball gotten rid of. That is caught on the right hash. Damani Green with a 20-yard reception and a very important 1st down.
Yeah, big grab there for Green. Just working his way across the middle of the field. Ellis biding his time and finally gets it out to him and able to make the grab, brought down by a host of defenders there. It looks like Captain Carter probably going to get credit for that tackle.
It was a nice job by Green finding the soft spot in that zone coverage. Now coming out in the shotgun is Ellis. 2 receivers to his left. Read option and met in the backfield before he can complete the handoff. Loses 5 yards. Kirby Sierra with his 9th tackle on the night.
Yeah, big tackle there by Sierra. 9th tackle, like you said, 1st tackle for loss, and drops him for 5.
Read option again. Ellis decides to keep it yet again. This time is able to get positive yardage, brings up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, good play there. Gets them back into a 3rd and manageable situation. We'll see if they can get this back up to more of a 5 for 14.
Ellis drops back, toss over the middle, and that's going to be caught near the 1st down marker. And Tomlin Juice Clementine pushing forward to move those chains.
Like he had a little help there from behind, able to push him forward across the yard to gain and convert.
Ball snapped, and JPS met in the backfield, stumbling 2 or 3 times, and they were able to get ahead of steam. Loses 2 on that run.
Yeah, not much room to work there. J.J. Reed able to come up, make the stop on the play. They've had some decent little runs up the middle, but for the most part, it seems like Georgia kind of stifling them to 3 yards or less.
2nd and 12. Toss, and Georgia read that perfectly, jumped for the interception, not able to hold on. That falls incomplete, but that was almost a disaster.
Zach Knight all over that one in the coverage, and it just lost his concentration thinking about how he was going to celebrate into the end zone.
And the return is going to be Clementine picking up another 1st down.
Good work there by Clementine. They're starting to get him more involved here on this drive as he's now up to 4 catches on the night.
Now dropping back. Ellis throwing on a halfback screen. Has blockers. And that's going to be JPS with a 7-yard gain on that screen on 1st down. Going to bring up 2nd and 3.
It might be the shortest screen they've ran tonight. It's been quite effective here for them.
Now wide receiver bowl screen to left. Nothing but daylight. That's Clementine in for the touchdown.
Yeah, and another, this time a wide receiver screen, getting away from the halfback screen. Great blocking out in front to allow Clementine to catch the ball, get upfield. Looked like it was set up by, I can't quite read the number. Was that Green on the outside that set the block for him to make the edge?
I think it was. And Chet's right. The spike after the touchdown was almost as good as the play. That ball bounced for another 40 yards.
It's the altitude. They're in the mountains.
That's it.
Maybe.
It's not quite Denver, but it's close.
I can't even say it, can I? Never mind.
And with that, it is now a 3-point game. Georgia leading 17-14, getting the ball back. Over on Twitch, Kentucky has not been able to score yet in the second half. It still leads 38-7. As we near a minute and a half left here in our 3rd quarter, Georgia only up by 3 now. Toss over the middle, caught by Garcia, who runs into his own man, preventing him from picking up more yardage. Going to be 2nd and 1 coming up.
Yeah, good 1st down play there, and Garcia again with another snag.
Now wide receiver screen by Georgia. Not quite as effective, but Sims does pick up 2, and that is going to be a first down.
Yeah, not a fan of those plays, but they seem to be working for the most part. We've seen a couple deflected, but just enough to get the first.
Now handing the ball off. Toby Kinnear hasn't gotten to run too much in the second half, but this time picks up where he left off, picks up 15, and has got over 100 yards in the night.
Yeah, nice night for Kinnear, and now he's up to 7.6. I predicted it just way too early.
Now ball handed off again. Kinnear is running the right side, picks up 4 there, and it's going to be 2nd and 6.
Kinnear about 17 yards away now from his career high of 128.
Now handing it off again. Running left this time. That's Perez, who picks up 6.
Yeah, nice job spelling Kinnear on that one. Perez able to pick up 6 on the gain, or on the gain, and get the first down.
Now, fresh set of downs for the Bulldogs. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Flash throws to the right as the receiver turns upfield, picks up 3. Going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Nice little play there. Nothing spectacular, but does get positive yardage, and it looks like they might get one more off.
Last play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's Nicholas Perez still spelling Kinnear. Picks up a few. Going to take us into the fourth quarter. Get those 4s up in chat. It's a close one. 17-14, Georgia leading. You're watching the CFSL by PX1 Sports here on YouTube. And with the fourth quarter underway, Georgia nursing a 3-point lead, trying to put this one out of reach. Deep pass down the right side, thrown into the end zone, and Jacoby Cobb could have come down with it. 2 other defenders in the area. That one just tossed away. But now it's 4th down, and Georgia's still on the field.
Yeah, big decision here for Georgia.
Kind of in that no man's land, looking to get the first down, floating it left, and that one is broken up. Malcolm Kemp Brown, his 2nd deflection of the night, is going to cause a turnover and downs, and West Virginia is going to have great field position to get back into this one.
Yeah, only down a field goal. Good defensive stand there for West Virginia, and we'll see. Maybe it's time. I don't think they've had the lead yet tonight, but this would be the prime time to get the first one if you could.
8 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Only down by 3 is West Virginia. Looking for the screen pass. Pressure's coming, and met near the line is John Paul Smith, who is able to pick up 1 with forward progress before being forced back.
Yeah, that's the best coverage Georgia's had with the screen game that I can remember, and West Virginia's trying to sneak one in there on first down.
Now, tight end in motion to the right side. Ellis stepping up in the pocket, stepping up again, throws near the line of scrimmage and able to break free, running down the sideline. And that's going to be a huge touchdown. Tomlin Juice Clementine.
Ah, that play looks familiar. Where did I see that before? Oh, probably at the end of the first half. Another great play here by West Virginia, this time to Clementine down the sideline. And I believe that the Mountaineers have probably snagged away a little bit of momentum here as they look to go up 4 with this extra point.
Kick it off from the country roads. The kick is up, and it is good. Now with a 4-point lead, West Virginia leading 21-17. 8 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. We'll see how Georgia responds after giving up a huge play.
Yeah, kind of a dagger there for West Virginia into Georgia, and we'll see how Georgia responds here. Are they going to try to air the ball out, or do you think they're going to give it to Kinnear and let him grind it out?
Given what's worked tonight, I would hope that they hand it off to Kinnear. Knowing how they've played this season, I expect to see Ray Flash maybe scrambling for his life there, and is able to not technically take a sack.
Wow.
6-inch gain is still a 6-inch gain and not a sack. And now they do hand the ball off to Kinnear, who is met in the backfield and loses 2 yards. So they've got 11 yards and 30 inches to go.
Emily had both tackles on back-to-back plays there. We'll see if she goes for the hat trick here, as you have to figure Georgia going to drop back and try to pass the ball.
They are driving back, toss to the right-hand side. Wide open man, that's going to be Tyson Steele with the catch. Makes the man miss, and that is touchdown for the Bulldogs. Tyson Steele finally getting into the game plan the way he wants to.
Yeah, big play down the right sideline there for Georgia as they fire back. And we'll see. Maybe it's been a defensive battle for 3 quarters, and now we're going to see some haymakers here in the 4th as first West Virginia puts one up, and now Georgia does. And we're only a minute and a half into this 4th quarter, and we've already seen 14 points going up on the board.
Well, I mean, 3 quarters of defensive battle followed by 1 quarter of absolute mayhem does seem like the CFSL recipe for success. And we'll see what they have in store as this kickoff is away. Mountaineers back, catching it at the 2-yard line, running forward, getting to the 20, 25, out to the 33-yard line is 80 Powers.
Good starting field position here for West Virginia, and I mean, even the stats are almost identical. Just a little bit of an edge to Georgia, but not by much.
Now with one back to his right, Ellis, quick toss to the right on another wide receiver bubble throw, and Tomas only able to pick up 1 there.
They sure have been throwing a lot of those here recently. Tomas able to get that one, but like you said, only a 1-yard gain on the play. Not much room to work.
Now flopping the formation to the other side of the field. Ellis hands the ball off JPS. Met immediately, loses 3. Max Prime getting his second tackle for loss.
Yeah, trying to run that little draw play up the middle and didn't fool anybody on that one. 40% on the night for West Virginia. We'll see if they can get that percentage to come up a little here.
Now halfback screen to the left side. That one, again, picks up good yardage, but this time it's not enough for a first down. It's going to be 4th and 5 with 6.5 to go in the 4th.
Yeah, another screen there by West Virginia, and going to cause them to punt the ball away.
Kick is away, brought in at the 15, running to the 20, 25. Getting out to about the 35 is Perez with a nice 17-yard return.
Yeah, Georgia starting out here on their own 35. Pretty good field position for themselves.
2 receivers to the right, ball handed off to Kinnear, who runs forward, picks up 7. Going to bring up 2nd and 3.
Kinnear trying to get back over that 7-yard average where he was most of the game. Had a couple of short little stops, but we'll see if they continue to feed him here.
Kinnear about 40 yards short of the school rushing record. There, quick pass to Garcia, picks up 9. It's going to be first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Garcia continuing to eat now with his 8th catch on the night. Having a great game. He's about 14 yards from making it up to 3rd.
Full house in the backfield, keeping the ball on the triple option run. Ray Flash picks up 9 on a good run up there.
Nice run there by Flash and able to chew up some more of this clock.
Now 5.5 left in the 4th. Ball handed off. Kinnear doesn't have anything at first. Stumbles off of his own blocker. Picks up 1. They're not going to give him the first down, though. It's 3rd and inches to go. Ball at the 39-yard line.
Good stop there by the West Virginia defense. We'll see if they can hold it here on 3rd down.
3rd and very short. Flash trying to get away. Breaks the first tackle, but is not able to scramble for the first down. Loss of 3. Emma Lee with a big sack for the Mountaineers. We'll see what the Bulldogs will like to do here in no man's territory.
Yeah, Emma Lee going to get credit for the sack, but a couple of other players, it looked like Amari Stevens, Jimmy McCurdy, they all got a hand on him, and finally she's able to come in and clean them up.
Well, the punt team does come out. They're looking to pin the Mountaineers deep with 5 minutes left to go in the third. They're going ahead, milking a little bit of extra time off as this one flies towards the end zone, bounces at the 5, and rolls into the end zone for a touchback. Over on Twitch, Bama, trying to tighten the screws a little bit, have managed to creep closer. It is now 38-20 with Kentucky still leading. They've got 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter over there. Here we've got a 3-point game and about 5 minutes to go. Handoff to JPS, picks up 6, 2nd and 4 upcoming.
Good first down run there by JPS, and gets him in a 2nd and 4. There's plenty of time left, 4.5 minutes. You can run, you can pass. You have plenty of time to get this ball down the field.
Yeah, and you don't have to get it all at once. Now a handoff again. JPS makes the catch, runs left, picks up 15.
Unless you want to, and then you can run it down the sideline like JPS, except, you know, for 50 more yards.
Baby steps. Although, I mean, we have seen the West Virginia wide receivers, specifically Clementine, with some really big plays. We'll see what they have dialed up here on first down. Ellis trying to roll out of the pressure, runs into a defender and falls down. Going to be a loss of 5 on that play.
Yeah, they're going to give Donlin the credit on the sack on that one. Max Prime coming from the other side was closing in on him too, just nowhere to go with it. And they had press coverage on the outside, unable to get the ball out though.
Now 2nd and 15, long to go. Pressure coming, tossed to the right. That's going to be caught, but running backwards. Now turning around and getting up and going to bring up 3rd and 8. Mosley able to make about a 7-yard gain there.
We'll see. Here they are, 3rd and 8. They've been in this situation quite a bit tonight.
And I can't decide if this feels like 4-down territory or not. Oh, we're not going to find out as that is caught and fumbled. The one time the refs do not have the long whistle on the catch, it's caught, fumbled, and Georgia recovers.
Big play there by the Georgia defense. Looked like Stephen Lee on the recovery. We're going to give credit to 21, probably Kirby Sierra with jarring the ball loose, although it looked like J.J. Reed also there as well. Big play there by the Georgia defense, and we'll see now if they can just salt this clock away and get out of here escaping with a victory.
Out of the pistol, Ray Flash has Kinnear behind him. Play action, pressure coming, and sacked for a loss of nearly 10 yards. Jacoby Cobb with a big defensive play for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, Jacoby Cobb coming in off the safety position with a little bit of a blitz there and just comes free. Nobody touches him, and he unloads on Ray Flash. That's what you needed if you're West Virginia right now. Get off the field quick.
Flash is looking, hold on. He had no idea that hit was coming. Now they hand the ball off to Kinnear, who runs into a defender trying to plow him over, but unable to do so. Only picks up 4. It's going to be 3rd and 14 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it looked like Cobb again on the tackle on that one. He's just kind of taken over here for this West Virginia defense late, and we'll see what they can do here on 3rd down.
Clock ticking down. Ball snapped with 2 seconds left on the play clock. Hand off. Kinnear picks up another 4 yards. It's going to push him up to 125 on the night. 4th down, punt team's coming back out looking to pin West Virginia deep.
DeRollo gets credit for that one, but once again, Jacoby Cobb was in there as well. Big series there for Cobb, able to get his defense off the field. And we'll see now, West Virginia has all 3 timeouts. They're going to have about 2 minutes to work with and probably about 80 yards to go. We know what they were able to do at the end of the first half. We'll see if they're able to duplicate that here at the end of the second half as well.
Punt is away, heading towards the sideline, and that goes out of bounds around the 20. It's the old-fashioned 2-minute warning as West Virginia is going to take the ball at the 22. Ellis back in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right. Throwing right and into coverage. That falls incomplete and luckily slow, as there were a lot of red and white jerseys over in that area. Yeah,
he had Damani Green, it looked like, underneath. Did he decided not to go to, tried to force it downfield about 5 yards further.
Now throwing right again into double coverage, and that looked like it was caught but forced out of bounds. Either way, it's called incomplete. 3rd and 10 now for the Mountaineers.
Big 3rd down here for West Virginia. You have to figure it's probably 4-down territory, though.
I think so. Now, hit as he throws, lays that one up. That's going to be intercepted, and that may seal this one away. Running down the sideline, getting to about the 25-yard line is Sean Adams with his first interception of the night, and that might put this one out of reach for the Mountaineers.
I mean, you can say that, but if West Virginia's defense can come out here, get another 3 and out, hold them to a field goal, you're still looking at just a 1-possession game. So it's up to West Virginia here. Can you get a 3 and out, use up your timeouts, get out of here with about a minute and a half left, and only be down a touchdown?
They are going to hand the ball. We expect to see a lot from Kinnear on this drive as he's able to pick up a first down there, pick up a 15. First timeout called by West Virginia. Minute 38 to go.
Yeah, not a good start there by the West Virginia defense. You need to hold tough here.
Kinnear running again right side, picks up 3. That's going to get him close to second place on the record books. We'll see get the total yardage in a moment. Another timeout called. Ray Flash on the keeper this time, running out to the sideline and basically just helping run out the clock. Picks up 1. Last timeout by West Virginia. 1:29 left on the clock. 6 yards to go, basically to the end zone. And Flash dropping back, throwing to the end zone. And that's intercepted in the end zone. And that's going to be number 42 with what might be a game-saving interception. Going to give West Virginia a minute 30 or so left to come back with 3 points.
Yeah, big play there by Cosmo Mintz, and a minute 25, no timeouts left, but you're only trailing by 3.
Pressure coming. Ellis, hop throw to the left, somehow making the catch is John Paul Smith, who picks up 21. The clock is stopped on the first down. Running to the line are the Mountaineers. Looking to get this one off quick. Everyone sets. Minute 15 left. Ball snapped. Ellis moving left in the pocket. Tosses over the middle into triple coverage. No receiver in the area. Number 21 makes the catch. That should do it. That's Kirby Sierra, who's made tackles. He's got 10 on the night, but that interception may be the highlight of the game for him.
Yeah, he may be the player of the game. 10 tackles, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble. He's kind of driven them here in this fourth quarter defensively.
And Georgia comes out in the victory formation. West Virginia, no timeouts left. That clock is going to tick away. As we're going to see, West Virginia is going to drop to 0-7 on the season. Georgia picks up their second win. I'm sorry, not 0-7, 0-6 on the season. Georgia picks up the second win, will be 2-4 as they get ready for next week. We'll see what is in store coming up later. Over on Twitch real quick, as this one ends 24-21. Georgia with the second win of the season. Dustin, break down this second half for us in the game.
Just a great game all the way around. You hate to see it if you're a West Virginia fan. You love to see it if you're a Georgia fan. If you're a CFSL fan altogether, this is the type of game that you always hope you can tune in for. Just love the matchup tonight. Great job by both teams, and we have a couple more weeks to figure out who gets to be seated where.
Yeah, we're getting close to those playoffs. Like I said, second win for Georgia. West Virginia still looking for their first. Big thank you to Austin Crow, our associate producer, executive producer Mike Peters, and Dustin. Thank you for calling the game with me tonight. On behalf of everyone, I'm Kevin Hicks. You've been watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Later tonight on Twitch, we have Florida State at Florida starting at 9 p.m. Central. We look forward to seeing you there. Hope you all have a great evening.